What is up, guys? Welcome to my top 5 most American games of all time. I hope you guys had a great 4th of July, and I hope all of you guys enjoyed your 4th of July weekends if you're an American. And if you're not, then just be jealous of us barbecuing, lighting up fireworks, and just celebrating the fact that we're free. Now today I'm going to be talking about 5 games that represent the red, white, and blue really well. This is going to be the top 5 most American games of all time. Starting out with number 5 is Red Dead Redemption. Now whenever you take cowboys, the Wild West, horseback riding, and just the open frontier, all of these things just scream America. For anybody who's seen Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, this game captures that entirely. This game came out in 2010 and it just blew everybody away. It took all the great parts from Grand Theft Auto and it mixed them together with cowboy dynamics and different things. So why is this game so American? First of all, just look at the main character, John Marston. John Marston is the main character in Red Dead Redemption. He's a cross between Clint Eastwood, John Wayne, plus a ton of more badassness, if that's even possible. This guy is American to the core, and you get to decide if you want him to be an outlaw or if you want him to be a good guy. Apart from having John Marston, who's a complete badass in this game, Red Dead Redemption has an incredible setting. It's set in the Wild West, right near the Mexico and Texas border, and this game is so immersive. You feel like you're in the Wild West, you feel like you're a cowboy. You can decide if you want to be an outlaw or if you want to be the sheriff of the town. It's all up to you. And the dead-eye targeting system that they have is incredible. You feel like you're a complete badass. So this game is amazing and it's one of the best American games ever. So on a scale of one lonely freedom fry to the bald eagle itself, I have to give Red Dead Redemption Chuck Norris holding 2 machine guns in front of the American flag out of 10. It is a badass game. It is a real red-blooded American game, but it's only number 5 on this list. We got 4 more games that just scream patriotism like no other. Driving our souped-up American-made Mustangs at number 4, we have Call of Duty Black Ops. Now I know what you're saying, GamerLeader, what the hell are you talking about? Call of Duty Black Ops, an American game? That is insane. And I know Call of Duty was called controversial and everybody plays the game all over the world, but Call of Duty Black Ops featured something that was American to the highest degree.
Zombies. Gentlemen, at times like these, our capacity to retaliate must be and has to be massive to deter all forms of aggression. Gentlemen, lock and load.
Viva la revolución! Any last words, Mr. President? Yes, Jack. Any superlative words of inspiration for our humble troops?
Do not pray for easy lives, my friends. Pray to be stronger men.
And what other game do you have 4 American presidents whooping some major ass? That's right, John F. Kennedy himself shooting holes and destroying some zombies, murdering the zombie hordes. There's nothing more badass than that. So you got John F. Kennedy, Richard Nixon, and 2 other people just walking around destroying zombies. That is pretty badass. That is pretty American right there. I gotta give Call of Duty Black Ops number 4 on this most American games list. So how American is this game? It's as American as the amount of Super Bowls that Europe has won. Coming in at number 3, we have Command & Conquer Red Alert 2. So for anybody who hasn't played Command & Conquer Red Alert 2, this is one of the best games ever made. It was seriously one of the best real-time strategy games ever made when it came out at the time. But even now, it's a really good game, and the game's plot is basically based on Red Dawn. If you've seen the movie Red Dawn, the game is basically based on that. The United States is taken over by Soviet invasion, and you can control either the United States or you can control the Soviet Union, and then proceed to either protect the United States or try and repel Russians. Now, any game that has you fighting the Russians is an American game, because that's pretty much what America's been doing for the last, I don't know, 50 years or so, the Cold War and beyond that. So, this game definitely captures our fighting spirit But the game itself, there's explosions, there's just badass macho characters, you got characters from Texas. This is definitely one of the most American games. How American is this game? So how American is this game? It's as American as Bill Clinton killing aliens with Ronald McDonald in the back. Alright, my fellow patriots, and all you other commies, number 2 on my list is Duke Nukem Forever. So why is Duke Nukem Forever an American game? Everything you want, everything us patriots want is in this game. We got Duke Nukem, a red-blooded macho American who kicks ass and he gets with his babes. Look at it, look at those muscles, look at how he talks, everything about him just screams America. This guy is so badass. Now, Duke Nukem Forever, a lot of people call it a shit game because it came out 10 years too late. They have been developing it for 15 years, and it was in development hell for a long time. But this isn't about what games are great, what games aren't great. This is all about what games are the most American games. What games scream red, white, and blue. So this game totally captures all about America. We're really obnoxious. We're in your face, we do a lot of violence, we start a lot of wars, but most of all, we're a lot of fun, and at the end of the day, even though you might talk a lot of crap about us, you gotta love us. So that's what Duke Nukem captures about America. So how American is this game? It's as American as Hulk Hogan playing the electric guitar all across the United States. That's how American this game is. Okay, so before I get to the number 1 game, the number 1 most American game of all time, I want to mention some honorable mentions, some games that were really up there, that really represented the red, white, and blue, but weren't the number 1 game. So we got Assassin's Creed 3. Now I think Assassin's Creed 3 is pretty much the only game that covers the Revolutionary War, and it does it in a fun and amazing way. It's a great game, but there's really nothing more American than the Revolutionary War. And this game, it covers the Revolutionary War with great graphics, good gameplay, and a really good story. So it really makes the American Revolution come alive, and that's just a good game. Another game I want to mention, another honorable mention, is Grand Theft Auto, the Grand Theft Auto series. Basically GTA 3 all the way up to GTA 5, even GTA 1 and 2. These games are a complete parody of America, from the radio stations, to the names, to the city names, to everything. These games, there's a reason why they don't just name Los Santos, Los Angeles. It's because they want to make, in a way, they're doing a satire of how America is. We eat a lot of food, we waste a lot of resources, we worry about plastic surgery, looking better, a lot of useless crap. And GTA 5 just capitalizes on that in a big way, but it also has a lot of deep messages inside. So, Grand Theft Auto series, definitely an honorable mention. But these games don't hold a candle to the number 1 most American game of all time. The number 1 most American game of all time has to be Metal Wolf Chaos. So for you guys who aren't familiar with Metal Wolf Chaos, and if you're from America, you won't be familiar with it, believe it or not, the number 1 most American game was a Japanese made. Metal Wolf Chaos came out in Japan for the Xbox, and in this game you play as President Wilson, who gets into a robot and destroys terrorists. So, there is nothing more American than killing terrorists in a giant robot with the American flag flying behind you as the president himself. That is badass. That is the number 1 most American game. How American is this game? It's as American as our founding fathers take you to the British.
Here are a couple things America got right. Cars.
Alright guys, so there you have it. Those were the top 5 most American games of all time. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think is the most American game of all time?